Hello everybody, it is I, the Cringe Master again, with more Xcom, Enemy Within. Let's go back to where we were from yesterday. And I actually forgot which one that was. I think it was this one. Is this the one? Looks like it since it was day 3. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, so last time we took on an abduction mission, and we scored ourselves some good old engineers.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
And now we are waiting for an excavation for the underground pass so we can build ourselves that workshop. Once that's built, we can start with the satellite uplink. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to determine where I want to launch my satellites, because launching your satellites on month 1 can be a bit tricky, because while you can get away with getting South America's bonus, which allows autopsies and interrogations to be done instantly, I would probably like money, and I'd probably also like a little bit of time to start actually getting this, the resources to make capturing aliens worthwhile. In the meantime, Australia is panicking, which is not cool. So I might end up building only 3 satellites.
We'll monitor that contact.
Hopefully that's okay. Also, please stop talking. Yeah, it's a cool check if he ever starts talking, Mr. Bradford, literally anybody else. You can just go to mission control and they just stop talking. Maybe short a little bit. But I also want to make sure that I start to work on getting I want to start getting money so we can actually be able to get the workshop, because I believe the workshop is going to be the most important thing when it comes to making everything happen. So I'm not actually going to make satellites yet. I'm going to wait around for, actually wait, hold on, change that. I actually want to get 1, but that's just pre-built, because sometimes there will be random council missions or council requests I should say, that make it so if you deploy a satellite over their country, you get a little bit of money. So I'll make one of those in advance. That is a bit cheaper. Our soldiers, I think, are doing well, except for you. That's fine. Medals. Oh yes, we got the Urban Combat Badge from last mission. You can assign this to a soldier, and you can also give a power to it. +5 defense and cover, which is always nice, doesn't matter what cover it is. Or +5 aim against enemies in full cover, which means their bonus is only 35 instead of 40. And sometimes that can make or break hitting stuff, especially if you're on high ground. I think, honestly, overall, I'd rather have a defensive layout for my characters, even though sometimes I'll admit the +5 aim is always a treasure, because there will be enemies that will just be in full cover and just super annoying to hit. But I'd rather not get killed for most of my soldiers, so we'll do this. We also could give it a name, but I'm not quite sure what name we should give it. So if you have a name suggestion for what medals we should do, put it down below. Just simply like the video. All right. We shall give this to our assault, because assault's going to be really important with cover. You certainly earned it. And that's all for now. So, let's continue. There's the power generator.
Power generator complete.
Excavation. We'll start working this way more, and we shall build our workshop. That's 5 engineers, and if we get an adjacency bonus, it will give us 10% refund on resources, or yeah, most resources when we're doing projects like down in here, like we build facilities, or if we build like boundary projects, which we will get around to, don't worry about it. So yeah, this is done in 10 days. Once this is up, satellite takes 14 days, just enough time for us to get the thing, the satellite uplink online. But I wanted to make sure that we get our next mission for the money that we need for the 11th. So, let's keep pushing. Alien materials is researched, and now we get nanofiber. Nanofiber vest is going to be replacing our grenades, and it gives us 2 extra health, which can be very, very good for certain enemies in the game that become really, really annoying to fight. So that's nice. We also unlock experimental warfare just for researching a project. The next thing I want to research is actually meld, because I would like to figure out the possibilities for mix. Let's do it.
I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
Probably something super easy that we just never know. Okay. It's March 11th, and we haven't gotten our next mission yet, and that's actually a bit of a problem, because one day later and I can't deploy another satellite. Unless for some reason if I just wait this out, it just randomly comes. But I highly doubt that that's the case. And that actually kind of sucks, because that means I have to go for a slightly lower cost approach, which means I can only build 1 extra satellite. And that's if I sell a bunch of corpses in order to do that. And honestly, the sectoid corpses, in my opinion, aren't super necessary, even though they do give a defensive buff, which allows you to dodge 2 attacks from a ship. That's just a later on project that happens. So I'm not worried too much about selling a few of these. And I'm afraid we can only build 1 extra satellite. And that would mean most likely deploying them over here, or just using them as emergency purposes for like Australia or something like that for next month. So yeah, ouch. I would also kind of would have liked to get Nigeria, which is all in bonus, 30% extra money from the end of the month. And you also get a good supply of engineers and a scientist. It's nice. But, well, you gotta take all the punches you can, and there will be punches I do not like taking. Okay, 2 satellites.
Contact detected.
There he is. Now, what's actually interesting about the UFO is that if you let it go, obviously Officer Bradford is going to be really annoyed about that, but a stronger UFO actually comes around, and you get more rewards for it. But if it didn't take 12 freaking days for this thing to show up, I probably would have ended up taking the bigger ship, but for now we're just going to have to settle for this small ship.
We have eyes on the bandit.
So it's just simply as select the ship to go shoot it, and it clearly shouldn't be as bad as it looks like it is right now. Heavy damage, but yeah.
Central, this is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
That we will. That we will. And I'm just hoping that all the stuff's still up and alive, because if it isn't, then we have problems. And that'll be pretty sad. Let's do it. So for this mission, I kind of do want to keep both of our snipers on, because well, maybe not you, but I do want snipers online, because snipers are going to be really, really nice once they hit Corporal, because at that point you don't really need to bring them in all too often. At Sergeant, it'd also be pretty nice to get their upgrades, but for now, I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Assault, we definitely want. Support, you are very, very good, but I want to wait for you to get mech status before I continue using you, just for security purposes. So, how are we looking for our recruits? A lot of 70s, actually. Wait a minute. That's pretty good. Kelly, maybe. I probably also would like to get some of the fibers online, but I actually don't think we have enough money because this thing didn't show up a bit earlier, or literally anything else come up. So we're gonna have to work with, basically, if you're hit with one hit from one of the aliens that shows up in here, then we're gonna have a problem. So I actually think I will take the supports, because we're gonna need some cover bonuses. And I probably should have ended up bringing out the other support, but as I said before, I want to wait until they hit mech status. Then they'll be really good. So I also don't have to face like the hard fact that I would lose a really good mech candidate before I even get the chance to make them one. But yeah, I think this is perfectly fine for the team that we deploy, so yes, let's do it.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Quick
Get
mission.
ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
First bell. Sounds about right, especially since force fire is going on. Just a normal, come on.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Alright. Forest maps. I personally don't like these. If there's a building nearby, I would probably love to be inside that so we can progress from there. So it's not that bad. I can't tell how far this goes. It goes up pretty far, actually. So going here is probably not a good idea. That's the other map right there, so I think that's actually fine. Yeah, we'll move forward. Sniper's gonna need to move far when they first find aliens, especially when it comes to them being right here, because these guys can only shoot. If they try to move, they can only use the pistol, and they're definitely not killing anything if they get a pistol, so let's get really unlucky with how the damage goes with their attacks. This is all low cover. I probably would like to go over here, but I know that there's aliens most likely over here. But at least there's our first meld. That's nice. Just want to keep it clean and simple, and hopefully not super catastrophic when it comes to finding aliens, because if there's one thing that can kill you or cause you a lot of problems, is how many guys you end up fighting at a time. I'll admit last mission was quite a doozy. So let's not try and do that at home again.
I'm all over it.
Can you reach? Wow, you have no movement. Oh, well, it's right here too.
Wilco.
Nobody yet, but that will definitely change.
Уже иду.
Looking promising so far. Doesn't look like there's anybody over here. Maybe you over here isn't exactly great because I'm splitting up my people, so we'll probably move forward a bit. See if we can get our eyes on anything. Nothing at the moment, which is nice.
Направляюсь на точку.
I'm really betting that there's like a guy that's just right around the corner. I'll just go on Overwatch for now. Because there is a chance that a guy can like waltz right in through here. We did hear him nearby. But they're more that way.
Creo que por aquí no estamos solos.
Moving.
Oh. Well, there are our friends right in the UFO. But there's still guys over here somewhere. That's the other scary thought about it. So, getting the meld means we're gonna pull these guys. I just hope that the outsider that's in here doesn't show up, because if he does, then we actually have a serious problem. I don't think moving like 2 extra steps forward does that, but I mean, this is XCOM we're talking about.
Я в пути.
You definitely don't see them if you go here. But if you do, then, well, we'll just have to fight them.
Sí, señor.
Nice. And your range is really bad, so we should put you on Overwatch. Oh, he took the shot.
Positive enemy contacts.
Gotta nick him in at least. You can take an Overwatch shot, and that's kind of surprising me. But this is exactly where I would kind of like this to be. If we can get a hit right here. No. Yeah, no. You can tell how. You can tell if they hit or miss just by them aiming the weapon. And it sucks when they miss. So you just see and you're just like, oh.
Solid copy. Got the goods.
No good cover up here. We're just gonna go on another Overwatch. I bet he'll move forward, probably up to here. So hopefully a good Overwatch sniper shot can do the trick. Not always the
Я
case.
пошла.
You'll end up seeing them here too. And it's only 20 bonus. He doesn't have the medal, right? No, he doesn't have the medal. I'm not gonna waste a grenade this early. Smoke grenade would be 20 extra defense, and it'd be pretty nice, but I'm not wasting it. Oh, maybe I should. Nope, we're good. Do it. Oh, you're moving away. Oh, okay. Oh, but there's their friends. Lots and lots of friends. Okay. And that's actually pretty bad because any farther forward and we're gonna trip the outsider. And that'd be 5 total guys you have to fight. And that would not be fun at all. But you were in a good position because you could see basically everybody in half cover. So this is pretty nice, except for you being in half cover, which is not nice. 42% to hit this guy, and nobody else can be seen at the moment from your perspective. I think it'd be nice if I move you forward, just so that way we could be able to throw down smoke right nearby. We can start getting some advantage going. yeah, moving forward with you is not good at all because we're gonna have problems facing the outsider. Oh boy. I mean, you probably can grenade him at the very least. That's one guy off our shoulders. We'll at least see if we can take out one of these guys. Can't throw a grenade at that guy, and I don't think he can do anything about showing us a good target to kill, so yeah. We'll just hope that 50-50 sniper shots are good. Hope so. Nice. Yeah, we'll throw smoke down. We'll probably throw it down in angles such as this. Hopefully, so that way if I wanted to, he can get in the fog as well, so that would be really, really nice. Because sometimes the fog doesn't really like you doing that, or it's like, it shows that they're going to be affected by it, but then they're not. So that's just like, okay. Perfect. That's actually perfect. He gets affected by it, so I can do this.
Roll it out.
I just hope I don't do it. Don't do it good. He didn't trip the outsider, so that's nice. Let's go for another sniper shot. Hopefully it hits. That's fine.
Tiro desviado.
They're starting to lose ground.
That's the guy on the left side that's doing that, and he's backing all the way up. Actually, wait, there's another guy somewhere. I didn't even see that. There we go. Kills them both snipers.
No caído.
Well, the guy that just went inside is on Overwatch. That much is for sure. I didn't even see the other guy that I pulled. I don't know where he is now. Being here doesn't really serve a purpose other than being aggressive to pull out the other guy, and I know that there's gonna be a lot of shots going off. Fog ends, I believe, next turn. Because I don't know if you get it for 2 turns or not. Because sometimes you do, and other times for me, I don't. Which is silly. Yeah, there really isn't any. This door right here, where this part of the ship got destroyed, so that's no good. I don't want to just spam Overwatch, because we also have another meld out, and maybe getting that would be pretty nice right about now. I'll just head up over here. Go on Overwatch. I'll rush forward here.
Understood. Moving out. Positive enemy contact.
There he is. The outsider. These guys are scary. 5 health now instead of 3.
Молоко.
He's all the way over there. Come on, sniper, you got it. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no.
Maldita sea. El enemigo sigue vivo.
That sucks. Don't do it. Did it. He shot me. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I feared. He just gets shot down just like that. And that would have not been good if I had the other mech, but he would have actually lived with 1, so that wouldn't have been too bad. Oh, right, that's what it is. The outsider's right here, so getting into a good position to shoot him is not looking good. You can't move too far from there, so that's a plus. You are in good cover. I would hope that you kill this guy, but you're starting to run out of options when it comes to killing, because you only have one shot left. So perhaps if I ran... I can't run anywhere good. Maybe here, but I don't know if that would be enough. You can't see anybody, period, and that's really bad.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Ouch. Because if I could, I would love to run and gun over here, kill this guy, but I don't know what your chances are of killing from right here. It's 50-50, and I'm not banking on these that much longer. They're gonna get me killed. So, if I were to go here, I don't think, yeah, that wouldn't push me any further. And I'm definitely not exposing myself in the open, because if I do that, then the outsider could probably just position himself right there and get a clean shot. Right here. And that's not good. So... well, we're gonna have to. That doesn't look like a hit at all. You can't do too much productively, so we'll probably hunker you down. 29 with a shotgun. We could put you here and get you closer. I think this guy's actually on Overwatch. I can't tell. He may have done that. You would get a running defensive bonus. He could, no. He would have a difficult time to try and flank. So, I know it's probably bad to do this, but
Going in for the kill.
yeah, we'll do it. Over here.
Roger that.
Oh, he doesn't have Overwatch. Nice. There we go. Don't do it. Oh, come on. It's hurting. That's his second run. That's his second run right there. And there he is in all of his majestic glory. Okay. You definitely don't have the range to throw. Well, you can actually throw it to break that. Give the sniper an easier time to work with. But you have no ammo, so that's not good. As for you, you could definitely kill him. I actually might have a plan. What I could do is I could have you run right about here and toss a grenade to get a kill on him, and then we get a kill on the outsider. Because he would take 3 damage, and I would hope to God that with him being in the open, these guys would have a lot easier of a chance to kill him. I could be wrong, and they could miss, and that's the dead assault. We'll leave it from here. Can I? Oh, I can do this just normally. I don't even need to run up. Is there any better cover I can move to before I do that? Not as far as I can see. No. Okay. Well, let's do it. Looks appealing. And I don't want to lose any more people than I do.
Throwing grenade.
The open. 52%, right, his natural defense. You could throw it far. But I don't think my odds of getting a true good normal kill is achievable. 63 does up to 2 damage. You have a chance to crit. I think you have the easiest chance of getting a grenade kill here, but you also have the best chance of hitting for possibly 2 damage. I just want to make sure that I can do this without having like too much recoil. Alright, we'll see if we can actually get a kill with you right here. 52, 75 chance to crit. So this looks really, really nice. If I really wanted to, I could also go with headshot just to make it so if it hits, it kills. I think either way we'll do that, so why not? Oh, that looks good.
Chalk up another one.
Well, that kind of sucks. I probably shouldn't have gone to Overwatch because I didn't see the guy in the first place anyways, and I don't think he was going to bother moving. So I realistically should have hunkered down for our poor unit, but the outsiders do a lot of damage, period, so... And I didn't have any money for the fibers, so, I mean, there's the first casualty. Hopefully the only casualty. A lot of ouchies. 4 days. Next abduction might happen before that, so we'll miss out. Yeah, I don't know how often you get the Defender's Medal, but usually it's when one of your allies gets killed, so... As far as I've seen. Carapace armor, UFO power source. I'm surprised that actually survived. That's a lot of money. And both of the flight computers are damaged. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. I'm also surprised we got the other medal. I didn't even realize. Alright. That's nice. With the broken stuff, you could just sell it, because, yeah, there's no research benefit. And I'm actually going to sell the power source, because the power source, to me, doesn't do that much. At the moment. Because we'll get another UFO and probably start researching that anyways, so... Done. But, yeah. Talk about first bell, it's my first alarm. First soldier dead. Ugh. Oh well, pay your tributes everybody. Hopefully we don't visit here often, but... Yeah, the first loss. That's fine. Anyways, with the UFO down and at least the other comrades back safe and sound, let's end the video here. Thank you for watching.